can be overwhelming when it comes to planning and choosing the best care of our loved ones. And one company is taking out the stress of finding those viable solutions for long-term care needs. Certified long-term care specialist Ryan Quante is here to discuss how Care Income Advisors helps individuals in our community. Good morning, Ryan.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
For those who may not be aware, what does Care Income Advisors specialize in?
Yeah, so Care Income Advisors was developed to help folks who are facing a crisis mode in retirement, meaning they have a healthcare crisis. So dementia, Parkinson's, those sorts of things. We help navigate those murky waters for folks who don't really have anywhere else to turn, who are really struggling to keep up with the cost of care and the emotional side of things that dementia and Parkinson's can have on a family.
Now, how exactly do you complement financial advisors and attorneys that someone may have?
Yeah, great question. So a lot of financial advisors and attorneys out there do a great job planning for their clients' retirement. Not always is there a long-term care plan included. So where Care Income Advisors comes in is we help complement that existing financial plan or existing estate plan and help solve that problem of what to do if your loved one gets sick during retirement.
Now, what is one thing advisors and attorneys need to be aware of when faced with a client currently needing care?
Sure. Yeah. So when somebody is currently needing care, a lot of times advisors and attorneys alike will look to maybe a Medicaid plan or spending down of assets. I'm here to say that there's other options available now. There hasn't always been these options, but within the last year or so, there's some new products that actually cater to those folks who are currently in need of care. So even if there's already a diagnosis, I'm here to tell you it's not too late to look into doing something.
Now, when it comes to revenue generation, what is your collaborative revenue sharing model that you have?
Yeah, I partner with financial advisors and attorneys across the country, and we share revenue on cases. Obviously, if we're going to work together to help their clients, it's important that they are financially compensated for that as well. And I think between the two of us, I've got almost 9 years of experience in the long-term care planning space, and we can really do a service to a lot of the clients or their families.
Ryan, how can you provide additional support for advisors and attorneys?
Yeah, exactly. I can really show them a lot of different ways that they may not be aware of that can help solve this long-term care problem for their clients. Like I kind of alluded to previously, there have not always been solutions available that cater to the dynamic needs of dementia and Parkinson's and whatnot, especially if somebody's already got a diagnosis. So I'm here to help guide them through that process.
Do you have a personal story of perhaps why you personally got involved and into this field?
I do. My great-grandmother actually spent down all of her assets in the course of 7 years and 7 months and died broke in a Medicaid bed. So if I can just help one family not go broke in a nursing home, that is what I try to do.
Yeah, it's really important. I myself understand the importance of this as well. So is there anywhere people can go or our viewers can go for more information?
Yes, absolutely. I would recommend anybody currently dealing with a loved one with dementia, Parkinson's, anything like that, to go to my website, which is careincomeadvisors.com.
Great, Ryan. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
For more information, be sure to visit careincomeadvisors.com.